Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Miss Phins Show. I am your host, Miss Phins. Thank you for coming through. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. Let me make sure. Okay, we're good. We're live. What's up, guys? Thank you. Hit that like button, guys. Hit the like button. Welcome to the AFC Show. I am your host, guys. We gotta talk about it. I feel like we've been talking about it all week, but we're gonna talk about it specifically the AFC show, so we get to like dive on this playoff game that occurred between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills, where the Bills get destroyed. I mean, there's no other way of saying it. Their little hearts get destroyed. But hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button for us. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Also, too, giving you some updates of the hiring events and the hiring overall with the what do you call it? With yeah, it's perfect. With the rest of our division, obviously, we got the Bills, the Jets, all that good stuff. Patriots, and people. So we're gonna talk about that too, guys. We're gonna talk about that too. Where is it? Let's set this up real quick. Let's go. Mm-mm-mm. This one goes over here too. Perfect. Oh, I just realized my YouTube is not even on. Let's get her done. Good morning, guys. Thank you very much. Let's go to this. Oh, there it is. Boom. So, ladies and gentlemen, are we even surprised with the Super Bowl? God, it's so annoying. Like, I really do not want to watch the Super Bowl. Like, nobody does either. It's like the Super Bowl literally nobody wanted. Like, at this point, it's like, again, again with this team. My Lord, I'm telling you. Anyways, guys, hit that like button for me. Hit that like button. Let's talk about it because it makes me so frustrated. Because it's almost like everybody else is in this division except the Miami Dolphins, and that's the part that pisses me off. So I'm hoping that our team learns from all of this. But welcome to everybody who's come to the AFC East. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Seriously, this is atrocious. Let's do it. Let's talk about it. We already talked about it for the most part, but just a quick recap for those who are watching for the AFC East show. Want to go ahead and give it to you. So you guys can go ahead and take a look at it. There it is. Whoa, wrong one. Stop sharing. I thought I hit the right one, but I guess I didn't. There it is. There it is. Mm, perfect. There you go. Boom. Um. Yeah, this is in the immortal words of what Josh Allen said in his press conference after the game. He literally said, to be the champs, you have to beat the champs." And unfortunately, we're getting way too close to this Kansas City dynasty situation. It's just frustrating. Now it's like what else? What else can they be doing? Their third straight Super Bowl, which, by the way, I'm so annoyed. Oh my God. No team has ever done. Please. The Bills themselves went to four Super Bowls straight. Like, stop. Now, is it making it after you won twice? Okay, fine. No team has done that. Cool, whatever. But do you know who's the first team that actually made it to the Super Bowl 3 times in a row? Won it twice? It's the Miami Dolphins. Did it back in 1970. Won 72 and 73. We lost in 71, 172, 173. We had already done it. And had we not, I believe, lost in the AFC Championship, we would have gone to 74. So this whole notion of, oh my gosh, like the only time, I guess technically after you win, yeah, sure. But this is just annoying. Let's see here. Bills. But yeah, that's here it is. Look, at the end of the day, Chiefs did their job. They did their job. They did what they needed to do. Obviously, you can tell this was a back and forth game between Mahomes and Allen. I will tell you this: I expected Allen to, and we'll take a look at that because that we haven't looked at. I expected Allen to do a little bit more rushing, I guess. But they really worked hard, the Chiefs did, at making sure that they stopped Allen from being the one that beats them on the ground. I just noticed I didn't even have my mic down. But you can still hear me. Yes, you can. So 22 of 34, 237, average of 7 yards per completion, 2 touchdowns, took 2 sacks. His passer rating was 104. That's not bad. QBR 71. But this right here, look at this. 11 times Josh Allen carried the ball only for 39 yards. Like that was crazy. Yeah. Oh my god, 13 seconds broke the Buffalo Bills. Mm-mm-mm. According to Kate Adams, she said Patrick Mahomes has turned Josh Allen into Philip Rivers. Is Josh Allen gonna be the Charles Barkley of the NFL? Or the Phil, well, at least, hold up. Because I always like to compare Phil Mickelson, right? But Mickelson won majors, even though he was going up against Tiger, right? Now, let's be real. What, did he ever actually beat Tiger head to head? If he did, maybe once, twice, which I highly doubt. I think it was when Tiger wasn't playing. But yeah, but according to Kay Adams, which we already know up in Adams, she was talking to RG3, and she literally said Patrick Mahomes has turned Josh Allen into Philip Rivers, which we know Philip Rivers, Chargers QB for a long time, one of the best quarterbacks that's ever played in the league. And man, oh man, that kryptonite, man, the Bills just can't get over their own self. What up, Mr. Polk? Good morning, Miss Fans and our Miami Dolphin family. Everyone hit that like button, subscribe, support Miss Finch Show. Let's go. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. The Chiefs were prepared for the Bills. They were prepared, but on a whole nother level. What's up, Adam S? Welcome, sir. One of our awesome members. Good morning, Fins up, y'all. Fins up. Chef Jew in the building. Good morning, Lady Dolphin, Miss Fins, everyone. How y'all doing? Check your pulse. Shout out to the members club. Yes, shout out to all the members. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. But you could tell that the Chiefs defense specifically made sure that Allen wasn't gonna have one of those breakoffs for like 20, 30 yards, which he does practically every game or every other game. His longest was 13 yards. That's it. 13 yards. So yeah, this is crazy. Even though Josh Allen shows love to Bills Mafia, even though all the hurt and disappointment they've had to endure really from the entirety of the existence of the Buffalo Bills, we're going to continue to turn every stone over to try to bring the Lombardi back. A Lombardi back here to Western New York. Does he not know they've never brought a Lombardi to Western New York? Who's gonna tell him? Who's gonna tell him? Mm, mm, mm. I love how the Bills always talk about the Dolphins and how we cling to our two Super Bowl wins, but at least we have two Super Bowl wins. They, but they always want to talk about the '60s when it wasn't even the NFL. Bills won two AFL championships in the mid '60s. What? Like, no one cares. Literally, nobody. But I'll tell you this: it's not easy being a fan of a fan base. Obviously, you know what I mean. But gee, to be a fan of the Buffalo Bills, be so close, literally making it to the dance 4 straight years with that stout of a team to go 0-4, and now what is it, 20, almost 30 years later, literally 30 years later, you make it to two AFC championships in the last 7 years. You get you just make bad decision after bad decision after bad decision in the draft because you literally keep giving the Chiefs everything they have, and then you wonder why it doesn't work. Do you really think the Chiefs care about their one loss to see, like one loss in the regular season to the Bills? They don't care. They're like, okay, cool. If anything, I almost feel like the Chiefs are like, I'm not saying that they're trying to lose on purpose, but they're putting in the effort whenever they play the Bills in the regular season. But I feel like it's almost like, okay, let's see what they got this year and let's see how we can dissect it. Let's get some film so we can go ahead and dissect this puppy. Hey, Chef, do another one of our members. Welcome back. Yeah, exactly. I'm back. I thought that when there was only 8 teams in the league doesn't count. Thank you, the Original Patriots fan. That's why nobody even talks about it. I mean, Listen, 1968. I may not even like the Jets, but at least the Jets won with Namath in '98. 68. Sorry. At least they won one. You know what I mean? Now I think that's the only one they've been to, if I'm not mistaken. They've had opportunities in the AFC Championship, but I think they've only gone once and actually won it with Namath. But yeah, Bills will always be last at the end of the day because they still haven't won one. And they can say whatever they Dolphins, but I don't tell you, bro. Like we still got two. And not only that we got two, we dominated the league for 30 plus years. We dominated the league so much. 50 years after our Super Bowl win, ladies and gentlemen, we're still the fifth most winningest franchise in the entire league. One of only 8 teams with multiple Super Bowl wins, let alone attempts, with 5 um AFC championship appearances. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, we won. How many did we win? We won. Obviously, the two that we won, but we won three because I know in 71 we went 70 when we lost in the Super Bowl. 72, 73 we won. So that's three AFC championships in the bag. And then the other one, 84 made it, didn't win. That's four AFC championships. And 85, I believe 85, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, like we have it. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we got 5 AFC championships and 2 Super Bowls. So we are what, two? There you go. And congrats to the Bills. The Bills did not lose at all at home. They were 10-0. They were perfect at home this season, only to be in the cap like everyone else at the end of it. Mm, mm, mm. But you just can't get away from yourself. Now, the Bills played clean football in 2024, 12 games, 0 turnovers, a new NFL record. Well, congratulations to them. All to end in the exact same spot we're all in. You know what I mean? So you guys tell me, do you prefer being in a situation of what the Bills are, where they're a competitive team, they make it to the playoffs every year, they make it to the second round, maybe even third round, but lose every single time? Or do you want to be like the Cowboys that make it and get bounced in the first round every single time? Or do you want to go back to the what do you call it? The inevitable mid-dom of the Miami Dolphins. We go 500, good enough to not get a top 5 pick, but not good enough to make it, or I guess, yeah, not good enough to make it to the playoffs. It's bad. What's up, Jaffo? At least their season wasn't over by week 2. I can't even lie. I can't even lie. That's so true, man. And you know how much money we put into the season? Into every season as fans? Now the Bills, they seriously got to consider, are we going to pay James Cook? Because James Cook, if I'm not mistaken, was on that 1 year deal. 1 or 2 year deal. That's it. His contract is up. Are they going to pay him? Delusional Patriots fan says, I'd rather be like Buffalo, making it at least, but not winning it. Buffalo's Disney's that one break to actually make the big game. Maybe. What's up? John says refs messed this game up really bad. At least they have a QB. Oh my god, man. You guys are hitting me in the ribs with these, man. None but true. I'd rather be winning playoff games. Bills are my Super Bowl 2025 Super Bowl champs. So, John, you think next year you guys are gonna go and make it? Mm? You think next year Bills are gonna make it? I don't know. I don't know. And different news. It looks like Micah Hyde has retired after playing 11 seasons for the Buffalo Bills. Well, in the league. So Micah Hyde is retiring. Interesting. Saw this on Facebook. That's some news right there. Just to give you an update, Peter Schrager, I think that's not his name, from Good Morning Football said 7 straight wins by an average of nearly 15 points, 5 straight divisional titles. Division clinched 24 hours into December. Beeshregs on the best Buffalo Bills team of the McDermott Allen era. Maybe, maybe, maybe that's true. But are we really gonna pretend like the Bills again? Are the Charles Barkley? You just right now. You just unfortunately. Not that I'm calling him MJ because I'm not. He's not even close. But unfortunately, the Bills got the same problem that everybody else has. The Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. So because of that, I mean, talk to Karl Malone. Talk to all these other Hall of Famers who had to play between the Jordan era and still didn't get any, like, still didn't win the big one. It took Houston, it literally took Houston for Michael Jordan to retire for them to even get a shot at winning the NBA title. Hey, we got Mr. Polk, another member. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the support. And all that glazing means nothing if you lose. Yeah, exactly. Or a team like the Patriots that's bad but has money and has high draft picks, that's a much better position. I'm counting it for this Super Bowl. Oh, but I thought the Bills will make it next year. Yeah, next year's gonna be tough, man. You mean Kansas City? I'm not gonna lie. The refs are making it hard for people to say the NFL's not rigged, but dude, it's so blatant. Like they're not even trying to hide it no more. They're really not. Another update for the Buffalo Bills. They got 2 future contracts: Tyrell Shavers and Jalen Virgil. Wide receivers to future reserve contracts. That just happened yesterday, so there you go. James Cook and Connor McGovern are heading to the Pro Bowl. So there you go, Bills fans. You guys got a couple of guys going to the Pro Bowl. Miss Phins, I finally got it right. Yeah. Appreciate you, man. I know you were trying so hard. I get it. Believe me, I totally get it. Thank you, thank you, thank you again for becoming a member, dude. Thank you. What's up, Shake Money in the building? Welcome. But what else were the Buffalo Bills supposed to do versus the? You almost don't even want to say it. Oh, they pretty much back to back to back Super Bowl champ. I would be floored. If how Eagles get this win, yo, that would be crazy. Another update for the Buffalo Bills. We are re-signing O-line Ryan Van Demark. So there you go. You guys got Ryan Van Demark, Buffalo Bills fans. Congratulations. Another few, a couple of future contracts for the Bills. On to Corey Couch, Mike Edwards, Frank Gore Jr., Richard Rodgers, KJ Hamler, Daquan Hardy, Zion Logue. So these are some of the updates, guys, for the Buffalo Bills. But that was a heartbreaker. I'm not you. I really thought the Bills were gonna go to the Super Bowl. I picked them. I picked them. I picked them. And you know what? For not for nothing, but James Good, 3 for 3, 49 yards. Matt Collins, the touchdown, 3 of 4. You know what I mean? Like they got production out of pretty much everybody. Amari Cooper, 4 for 4. Dalton Kincaid, though, dude, that what 3rd-year player, man. Rough, rough. And the more you take a look at it, guys, Dalton Kincaid didn't have nobody around him for 10 yards when the ball was already in the air. Nobody was around him. Nobody. It was so bad. What happened? Uh, yeah. It was bad. It was bad, but that's what you deal with. This is why they say championships win. In my opinion, whoever has the best defense next game in a Super Bowl is gonna win a Super Bowl. There's like no other way of doing it. They're going to win the Super Bowl. And right now, that that Kansas City defense might not even what do you call it? He might end up being one of the greatest defensive coaches of all time because what he's doing with that defense, holy smokes. It's insane. Mm-mm. It's insane. What up, Michelle? Good morning, everyone. Another one of our awesome members. I like to see Crazy Dolphin in Green or on other podcasts. Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, Chris. Yes, slap that like button. Thank you, guys. But seriously, this game was insane. I mean, this game was I back and forth. I mean, look, you can take a look at it. That's the Bills. Let's talk about the Chiefs for a second. Kareem Hunt really was the one that carried the run game for that guy. But Patrick Mahomes, it's like their roles reversed between Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. Because Patrick Mahomes was doing things Josh Allen typically does, running, extending, getting first downs, rushing for touchdowns. You were almost like, are we seeing like a reverse? Is this reverse universe? If you watch The Flash, you know what I mean? Is this a reverse universe we're in? Cause yeah, this is crazy. But seriously, like this right here, amazing, man. It's amazing, amazing. I absolutely love it. I love it because it just lets you know, okay, that's the standards. All I have to say now is fly, Eagles, fly. That's exactly. That's exactly. What up, Lance? Welcome. Welcome. Good morning. Oh, man. So, yeah, this Bills at Chiefs, it was crazy game. It was a crazy game. Absolutely a crazy game. But are we really surprised? No. Because at the end of the day, the Kansas City Chiefs show you why they are champs. They find different ways to win. Take a look at me now. Sorry, just clicked into my head. Take a look at the different playoff games that they played. Like it almost seems like they're going through the motions, like perfecting their craft throughout the season, still finding ways to win games with no outside help, right? And they just find new ways to win. But you could tell the Chiefs they are when the playoffs start, man. They really do. What up, Jordan? Welcome. Good morning, Miss Phins. Good morning. Good morning. What happened? Oh my God, AB. Good morning to you, AB. Green Rat in the building. Wasn't Kareem Hunt cut a few years ago for something? Yes, he was. Literally, I think it. I don't know what it was exactly, but he was cut. He was playing for the Chiefs. Got cut like maybe 2, 3 years ago. They just brought him back. Best decision they could have done. They needed help in that run game. Obviously, remember Isaiah Pacheco got injured earlier in the season. He was out practically the entire season. The fact that they made it to the AFC Championship gave him enough time for him to heal up and be able to be back to play. But that was it. If not, I ain't gonna do nothing. Guys, hit that like button for me, please. Hit that like button. Thank you. Shout out to everybody watching on Twitter and Twitch, guys. If you haven't done so already, please come over here to YouTube and subscribe. Subscribe. What a game for both teams, especially my Chiefs find ways to win the game is special. A huge compliment. They are making history. They are making history, Jordan. They really are. But you gotta admit, being a Chiefs fan, bro, you see what we see. Some of these ref calls. Come on, man. You can admit it. This is a safe space. You know what we mean. So y'all are, but some people say the Chiefs have earned the right calls, which I understand. That aspect, I don't take it away from them. You earn it. But also, too, like, some of them are just too blatant. Like, yeah. Hey, Aqua in the building, a hotel lobby incident. I don't know what that means, but I agree with you 100%. Okay, cool. See, I appreciate fans that know what's up, because you can't deny some of these calls are like, dude, I get, getting calls, because you're the champ, you've been doing it, you're playing at a high level. But then some of them, I'm like, okay, no, this is why everybody thinks this crap is rigged because you've got no what do you call it? You've got no other um way to explain some of these calls where you're like, how did they get that? Thanks for the Chiefs for beating the Buns. Oh, the Chess for beating the Buns. But now they can lose. Yeah, I get it. You weren't going to catch me. Listen, I had picked the Bills to win, but I was never rooting for them. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. He was cut for kicking and shoving a woman in the video. So, oh, the hotel incident. That's what you're talking about. Got it, got it, got it. Okay. So they cut him for that, but then they bring him back. Just saying. I know. I know. I know. Believe me. Sometimes I wonder what's it gonna be or what you gonna be. A general, a doctor, new. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. But that's where we're at with this game. This AFC Championship gave you everything that you needed. Yes, another drop by another player for the Chiefs. Yes, but there are plays to be made. Yes. But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, the better team won. And Josh Allen told you himself, to be the champs, you have to beat the champs. There's no other way of doing it. Which is why I have to keep reminding my Dolphin fans, until we actually beat the Bills and win this division, they own it. We go from being manhandled for 20 plus years by the Patriots, 18, to now in the last, what, 7 years, right? Or 5 years? The last 5 years. Dealing with these bombs of the Bills. So frustrating as a fan. But what are you supposed to do with that? So annoying, man. So annoying. But shout out to everybody that came through again for the AFC East show. Thank you so much. Please do me a favor. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button. Thank you so much. Hit that like button, guys. Share, subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hit that like button. So let's get to some AFC East updates, guys. I started out with, so guys, like and subscribe for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like and subscribe. Let's start out with the Bills. I'm just gonna recap real quick some of the changes they've made. Got some future contracts in the building they've already done. Tyrell Shavers, Jalen Bravel, Virgil receivers signed to future contracts. They also have to Corey Couch, Mike Edwards, Frank Gore, Richard Gurridge, KJ Hamler, Daquan Hardy, and Zion Lowe as well for reserve slash future contracts. They've also re-signed their O lineman Ryan Ben DeMark as well. They have two players going into the Pro Bowl. They got James Cook and Connor McGovern are heading to the Pro Bowl, so congrats to them. They're in the AFC roster, obviously. Uh, what else? What else? Oh, and ultimately the biggest update of all, Bills are bums. I mean, there's no other way of saying it. Buffalo Bills are bums. You can't beat the champs. Can't beat the champs. I don't know what to tell you. You can't beat the champs. Hey, Mr. Punk, using all the emojis. Let's have an emoji-a-thon, guys. All my members, put the emojis in the building. Now, delusional Patriots fans, stop lying to these people. No, no, the Bills are kicking Miami's teeth in worse than New England ever did. Please stop. Stop. Okay? Please. New England was way worse to us than the Bills have ever been. What, a couple blowouts? Okay. 20 years of dealing with the same crap. And in those 20 years, only one time did we ever win a division. Literally when Brady was out for the entire season. So stop, bro. Stop. Sometimes let me use trying to get the Bills extra. No, not at all, man. Not at all. So the Buffalo Bills, they're right next to us, guys. They are in Cancun enjoying, I don't know, give me like a tropical rum punch or whatever, sipping margaritas, just like us. Just like the Dolphins, the Jets, and the Patriots in the division, there is nothing they can do. They are done so. They're good. They're filleted. They are grilled by the Chiefs. Actually, that's actually kind of funny. A chief taking a buffalo and grilling it. Anywho, yeah, they are grilled, so they're done. Um, it'll be very interesting to see what um what regular off season things they do to upgrade their team. Like what else can they do? Oh my God, they need better weapons. Do they need better weapons? Some people will say yes, some people will say no. We gotta see. But we're gonna talk about all of that and break it down in the off season, guys. Like we got a whole off season to talk about this team. Believe me. But other than that, yeah, well, another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Yep. And the Bills just bit the dust. Which I think is hilarious. So that's where we're at right now when it comes to the Buffalo Bills. Let's go ahead and go to the New York Jets and New York Jets. New Jersey Jets. They need to just change their name to New Jersey Jets at this point. The Jets, since last time we checked in, have finally figured out who they want as their head coach and as their GM. Have hired Aaron Glenn, a former player for them. Even Aaron Glenn, from what I keep hearing from Jets content creators, he's built for the Jets media. That apparently in his first press conference, Aaron Glenn was asked in a million different ways. So about Aaron Rodgers, what's going on, da da da, and so on in not so obvious manner. He pretty much said, "I'm the captain now, and he works for me." So we gotta see what the Jets end up doing when it comes to Aaron Rodgers. Are they gonna draft a quarterback? Obviously, we already know in the tankathon. Let me pull that puppy up. Tankathon, tankathon. Let's pull this. Okay. Let me share this real quick. Oh no. Wow. I'm so special. I'm so special, so special, so special. Sorry. There it is. Come on. Chimon Lee. There you see it, ladies and gentlemen. The 2025 NFL Draft will be in 85 days, 11 hours, 13 minutes, and 8 seconds. And in that time, the New Jersey Jets, they are picking 7th overall, ladies and gentlemen, with their 5-12 record. So, who are they going to take? Who do they need? Do they take a QB? There are several serviceable QBs out there, Just saying. And yes, Brady. Brady does have a losing record to Miami. And he was quoted saying, asked, and he answered, so what team do you not want to play against? Or did you hate it playing against? Miami Dolphins? It's the truth. Skull being the Jets fan, he said, as we should pick a quarterback. Okay, man. Good luck to you, sir. And told the Jets media, we're the flipping Jets and we're built for this stuff. Ooh, the man is a little saucy. According to ML Football, the New York Jets are a strong favorites to trade for Saints wide receiver Chris Olave. Olave, only being 24 years old, is a former All Rookie who played in Ohio State with New Jersey star Garrett Wilson. Could we be looking at a potential opportunity for him to play with his boy again? Oh, I don't know. I want a QB in in around 2 to 4. Okay, okay. Miss Phins, New Jersey Sports Radio has Jets trading Garrett Wilson. And listen, I'm just reporting what I'm seeing here. Taking a look at Twitter, obviously, from different media outlets. Apparently, Justin Dark is not afraid of the pressure that comes with New York. He says he is not afraid of the big city when asked about New York at the Senior Bowl. So we got to see exactly how how the man ends up doing it. But apparently, the Jets might be interested in perhaps bringing in Jackson Dart. We gotta see. But you know what? I mean, they could do what Atlanta did, have their old veteran QB and then just draft a young guy. So like yeah. Let's see what else. Mm, mm, yeah. It looks like oh, I made it. Oh, apparently, according to Ari Mayroff, Jets head coach Aaron Glenn isn't going to have it with all the repeat questions for the New York media. Quote, you can continue to ask me the same question, you'll get the same answer. You're not going to get me. Spicy. Okay, I see him. And I quote, put your seatbelts on and get ready for the ride. We are the flipping jets and we are built for this stuff. Okay. This is interesting. We gotta see. Now they just also hired their new GM, Darren Mogi. There you go. So not only, but they did it backwards. They didn't hire the GM and then hired the head coach. The head coach, I'm sure, had influence on who the GM was gonna be. He was hired first. Skull, the Jets fan, says we need a tough coach in New York, and I want Jackson Dart. I had Dart ahead of Sanders. No disrespect. Maybe, dude. I do too. You're not crazy. Maybe, but that would be interesting. We have to see exactly what they end up doing. We have to see exactly what they end up doing. As far as what pick do they get, what do they do with that pick that they have. So Apparently, this is exactly what Jets fans have been looking for, having a head coach like this, like Aaron Glenn, former player. He remember when he was drafted into the league. And he's ready. He said, "This is exactly the job I wanted. I wanted the Jets job." He wanted this. He knew what he was going for. So, what's up, G Man? Good morning, Miserable Dolphin. Oh, Lord, dude. Come on, man. Come on. Don't do that, buddy. Mm, 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 mm. But it looks like the New York Jets, man, they are they're trying to make something happen. So at least they've worked on getting new their new head coach, and they're trying to put it together. The Jets are very proud of the guy that they got. Actually, you know what? Let me put this so you guys can see it with open image new tab. Here it is. This is who they got as their GM. Let me make it bigger real quick. Darren Mogey's resume: Denver Broncos. He was the assistant general manager with the Broncos from 2022 to 2025. Director of player personnel in 2021. Director of College Scouting in 2020, Area Scout in 2015 to 2019, College and Pro Personnel Scout 2014, Personnel Scouting Assistant 2013, and he started as a scouting intern, ladies and gentlemen. Well, guess what? That GM, one thing that I instantly noticed, he's been with the Denver Broncos. That means he's been over there with Elway. He's been working very hard with that team. And if I'm not mistaken, question, when did Broncos last Super Bowl with Broncos won in 2015. The Denver Broncos last won the Super Bowl in 2015. They beat the Panthers 24 to 10 in the Super Bowl. Yeah. So 2015. That goes to show you that in 2015 when he was with the Denver Broncos, he was an area scout. He was part of that Super Bowl winning culture. So he's seen it. One thing that tells me too, the fact that he's been such a scout and scout heavy player personnel resume that he has, that means they should be able to find really good talent, not just in the first round, but in the second, third, fourth, fifth round. That meat and potatoes, where you get really those gems. You get more bang for your buck between the second and fifth round. Really 3 to 5, but second and fifth round. When you can get those gems right there, then that's something that you can definitely do. So it's interesting to see the Jets and what they've done. Obviously, getting the new head coach in Aaron Glenn and getting their new GM as well. Very interesting. Quentin Williams, it's an update. It's his time. He has been named to the Pro Bowl. So congratulations to him. Hey, that's something that definitely helped out the what do you call it? That definitely helped out the Jets, getting more players into the Pro Bowl like that. Now, let me go ahead and show you the resume for Aaron Glenn. Let me start out over here. Obviously, he was drafted by the Jets, first round, 12th pick. He was a cornerback from 1994 to 2001, two-time Pro Bowler. Then he went to Houston as a cornerback, played from 2002 to 2004, Pro Bowler as well. Went to Dallas Cowboys 2005, 2006 as a corner. Jacksonville in 2007 as a corner. New Orleans in 2008. That is his resume as a player. Then he started coaching already with the Jets. Pro Personnel Scout on 2012. A college area scout in 2013 with the Jets. So he started his coaching career already with the New York Jets. So they keep saying this is full circle moment for Aaron Glenn, and it looks like he really is. The team that drafted him, the team that he ended up getting his first coaching opportunities with. It's the New York Jets, and now he gets his first opportunity as a head coach. This should be very interesting. One thing I can say is this coach knows the organization, he knows the media, he knows what's expected for New York Jets. So this should be interesting. Miss Fizz, he's a vegan. Who's a vegan? Aaron Glenn or the or Mobley? That'd be interesting. He was also Cleveland Browns assistant defensive back coach 2014 to 2015. New Orleans Saints offensive back coach 2016 to 2020. And for the last 4 years, he's been the DC for the Detroit Lions. This is a defensive minded head coach, which is interesting. They just went from Robert Sala, who was also defensive head coach, minded head coach, to now Aaron Glenn. But I feel like Aaron Glenn, he's going to be able to bring a culture that the Jets are looking for, in my opinion. So Glenn was part of that fake spike. So it's interesting to me. And that's pretty much the updates, honestly, for the New York Jets. They're very, very happy with their new GM in Mogi and their new head coach in Glenn. We got to see what that ends up being. Are they going to end up being? I mean, I'm just saying. Are they going to let this a moment ride for them, or are they going to actually make something happen out of this? So there you go. Ooh, shout out to Jamie Sherwood, linebacker number 44, tied for first in the NFL for individual tackles with a total of 95 tackles throughout the season. That's amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Amazing, amazing. So that's for the Jets update. Should be interesting. It looks like they had a um too, but I see this. Okay, taking my hat off as a Dolphin fan, this should be a good era for the Jets. Here comes delusional Patriots fan. I do have a question though. When Glenn says we're built for this, you mean built for what? Losing? Hey, that's a good one. I like that. That's a good one. That is a good one. But hey, good luck to the Jets. They're not done. Obviously, you still got draft. You still got free agency. So we gotta see what kind of team they build around. They're gonna be evaluating and this is something that Aaron Glenn did say multiple times. They will be evaluating the roster and seeing who they decide is going to stay as part of the team. So we gotta see. Um, Alco says, it doesn't matter who coaches Jets slash New England tour will take them to the woodshed. You know what? I hope so, sir. I hope so. Here comes the Jets fans. Patriots don't know how to act because they're a little cute. He made the play off of hype. AB says Patriots are built for losing against Tua. At this point, yeah, both of them are. So it should be interesting. Hit that like button for us, guys. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Let's go ahead and get to the Patriots update so far for this offseason. Man, I got a hiccups. This sucks. Okay, I'm hoping that that heals me. Ooh. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Patriots, the New England Patriots. Congratulations to their young. It looks like Drake May, number 10, quarterback, is playoff bound or Pro Bowl bound. Congratulations to him. But I'm like, haven't we seen number 10 make the playoffs his first year and then bum it out? I don't know. I'm just trying to say. Don't be mad at me. I'm just saying. Whew. I'm just saying. Now, as you guys may or may not know, they hired their new head coach, which is Mike Vrabel from the Tennessee Titans, who they were dumb by letting him go, in my opinion. Mike Vrabel has already continued to assemble his team as far as the coaching staff. Um he brought in Josh McDaniels as the new OC. So we got to see exactly how what ends up happening here. According to Brable, and I quote, "We got to make sure we're bringing in guys that we believe in the people and that we trust in the people, and that the ability also matches the level of trust we have in the players and the people we bring in." Honestly, I'm lost. Maybe it's the way I wrote it, but that statement makes no sense. What people? We got to make sure we're bringing in guys that we believe in the people. Let me take out in the people because I think that's what's throwing me off. We got to bring in guys that we believe in, that we trust in, and that the ability also matches the level of trust we have in. Yeah, I'm going to stick to my abbreviated version because what he just said made absolutely no sense to me. They're also bringing in Thomas Brown as their tight ends coach slash game passing coordinator per sources, according to Tom Pelissero. Brown was the most recently the Bears interim coach, impressed Mike Babel in the OC interview, and now is joining Babel's staff. So there you go. Look at that. Again, like I said, McDaniels is back as their new head coach. They also brought in Terrell Williams as well. So that should be interesting. Um, we should take a look at how that and how that's gonna play out. But yeah, man. And don't tell me that's who I think that. Oh, thank God that's not who I think. I almost cried and said, "No, don't tell me they've hired Wes Welker too." Like, oh man. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. So yeah. Let me see if any other updates here. No, not really. Okay, that's pretty much it. They're hiring. Should be interesting how they implement, but that's another. They saw a problem and they addressed it. They got rid of their head coach, who they didn't feel like they were able to move forward with, and they hired the guy they wanted. That guy's building his staff. They're evaluating the roster, and they're gonna see exactly who they're gonna end up keeping or not. Like that's what you're supposed to do as a head coach. And at the end of the day, that's what you want. Now, are they gonna make the playoffs in year one? They could. They could. Do I see it? No. Now with the gauntlet of games we're gonna be playing as a AFC East, we play the AFC North. So you're talking Baltimore, you're talking Pittsburgh, you're talking Browns, you're talking Bengals. Nah, gross. The AFC East is getting back to tough football. 1,000%. If then the AFC is as bad as it was last year, yes. But this is the thing. Only they are the one. Like I feel like literally every team besides the Miami Dolphins is actually making some sort of move. Like I don't even trust my team. It's so frustrating. It is so frustrating. I do not trust my team. It's so frustrating. Now, shout out to Jono Smith. Congratulations. He will be the only Miami Dolphins player to represent the Dolphins. Jono Smith has been selected and he is Pro Bowl bound. Congratulations to you. Seriously. Oh, shout out to Joe Robbie, man. He's hilarious. He put the Miami Dolphins need more Richie Incognitos and less Jonathan Martins. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, let's get to these Dolphins updates. So let me say that one again because that was kind of embarrassing. And now with the Miami Dolphins update, shout out to Johnu Smith. Johnu Smith is the only man being represented in the Pro Bowl this weekend. Woo! Amazing. The Pro Bowl will be in Orlando this year again. So they moved it from Hawaii over to Orlando because it's a lot cheaper. I'm just being honest. So shout out to John who represents Phins in the Pro Bowls this year. But ladies and um, where was it? Where did I see that? Oh, Joe Robbie. Yeah, I agree. We really do reach incognitos and Jonathan and less Jonathan Martins. Listen, I'm pro bullying nowadays. Children, relax. I'm only referring to football. NFL football, pro football, okay? But I'm pro bullying. And I mean on the field. I don't mean in the locker room or nothing like that. I mean on the field. Like you pushing back, hard nosed battle football. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I want. Mr. Pohl says our move or changes need to happen in the front office first. Yeah. I'm not seeing anything. And the Dolphins haven't done jack all day. Hey, shout out to Robert Jones' birthday was this week or yesterday, I guess. But Dolphins haven't done anything in the off season so far. Mm-mm. Oh, it just hurts, man. It hurts. Yeah, that's it. That's all the update I got. There's nothing else. I'm literally looking. Dolphins don't have nothing else to say except congratulations to John Smith, the Pro Bowler. Oh, sorry. There is one more thing. Congrats to the Miami Dolphins. They're going to the first ever Spain NFL team. That rhymed. We are going to Madrid. Yay. One of our home games that's not a home game is going to be in Madrid. So that's the first time the NFL is expanding um to Spain. I'm not going to pretend. Like that's not that is pretty amazing. And shout out to Achan, man. Devon Achan, 6 rushing touchdowns, 6 receiving touchdowns in a single season. First player in franchise history to make that happen. And this is his sophomore year. Arguably the best pick that Christopher Greer has had since he's been officially the GM in 2016. I can think of. I'm just saying. And also, too, shout out to Chopper being named the AP Defensive Player of the Year or Defensive Rookie of the Year finalist. So we got to see, what ends up happening with him. But at the end of the day, he got it. He did make it to the 2024 All Rookie team. So congratulations on that. Am I impressed? No, but I'm happy for him. Obviously, I picked him first overall, but that's where we're at. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing else that the Dolphins are doing. So hit that like button for me, guys. Hit that like button. Um, yeah, hit that like button for me because I don't. Right now, we just went through we just went through literally all of the AFC East updates, and to me, Dolphins are we're in the back of the line, man, and making moves. Now, don't get me wrong, I still expect our fearless leader, Mr. Chris Wishes the third or Greer the third, to do what he does every offseason, get one or two splashy players. They're like, oh my God, look at this. We're going to the Super Bowl. That's it. So it is what it is. In other news, yes, the Miami Dolphins did go ahead and fire. Not a defensive player. The Dolphins have fired Danny Crossman, their special teams coordinator. Thank God. But they also fired Wes Welker as their wide receivers coach. Some people say he didn't do nothing. Others say, well, what is he supposed to do with this team? Mm, mm, mm. Oh, and I do want to go ahead and address one thing. Tyreek Hill, he's been in the media. Guys, Tyreek Hill is Tyreek Hill. I don't know how many more times we gotta be all so confused about Tyreek Hill saying something controversial in the social media. Guys, he's a player. He's upset. I was upset. I said some crazy things like, get out of here, sir. But I get it as a competitor. I understand 1000%. You mean to tell me every single season I've been in the league, I've made the playoff, made the Pro Bowl, I just made number one overall player in the league to not even to go to a losing season, not even make the playoffs, and not even crack the top 20 in wide receiving. Like, if I'm him, I'm gonna be mad too. So yeah, I totally understand Tyreek Hill and his frustration with the Dolphins fan base, calling him out, calling him a quitter. I mean, I called him a quitter, man, a lot. But you have no chance of winning it, and he's been playing injured all season. He could have just not played. Then we would have probably had a top 3 pick because we would have won 2 games the entire season. Just saying. I'm just saying. So When you're taking a look at it, leave Tyreek alone. Let him do him. We're stuck with this team till after next year. We see what we end up doing it, but it just it hurts. As a fan, it hurts because all you want, I want to win a Super Bowl, man. I just want to win, and we get stuck with this garbage. And all we gotta do is the same crap over and over again. It's just so frustrating. Oh, I can't. Okay. Anyway, some fun, guys. I'm perfectly fine, but there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is our AFC East show. We brought you the updates for all four teams. We're all on the couch together. We're all in this together. Hand in hand on the couch, watching Chiefs win another one. We're all in this together. Hand in hand, here we are, crying now, because we're losing. Oh my God, you just can't make this up. But, ladies and gentlemen, real quick, as far as the division ended this season, obviously you got Chiefs, you got Bills, Dolphins, Jets, Patriots. What is it gonna be next year? That's gonna be fun to find out. I think that's gonna be so much fun to find out. Jets are making moves, Patriots are making moves, Bills, I'm sure they're gonna make moves, so I'm not surprised. What are the Dolphins gonna do to step up? Because literally at this point, I'm like, oh man, we gonna do anything meaningful? I guess we gotta wait and see. But hit that like button, guys. Shout out to our newest member. Welcome back, Chef Jew, being one of our members, and shout out to our newest member, Mr. Polk, who finally figured it out. I love you guys, man. Thank you so much for coming through. Hit that like button. This is your AFC show, guy. Go check it out. Tonight, we got our League Wide Wednesday with myself and my co-host, Mr. Color Commentary. Guys, go check that out. That'll be at 8 p.m. Hopefully, he shows up. If he doesn't, you got me. No matter, we're still going to have fun. So, we're going to talk about it, guys. We're going to talk about the entire NFL, everything that happened this weekend. So, come check it out tonight at 8 p.m. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much, guys, for coming through. And I will see you tonight. Yes, 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 I will. As always. Bye bye.